It's a beautiful spring morning and it's time to fly Charlie. It's been a long road, very long road to this point, but everything's sorted, all the paperwork is sorted, and we got a beautiful day. So I'm pretty excited, pretty stoked. We'll see how this goes. I hope, I'm crossing my fingers, everything goes right, so that we finally have an airplane to enjoy and fly. First bunch of patron names are on there. And don't worry, I know it looks skew, but it's not. There's method to the madness. I still gotta pick out all the little bits in between. It's really painful to work upside down, but it's looking sweet. I'm excited to have you guys flying with me. It's pretty cool.
So run-up is complete. Mags are on, avionics is on, EFIS backup is on. Fuel pump will stay off for now. Flaps are all the way up. Trim is center, radio is set. Landing light is off. Everything else is good. Temperatures and pressures are on the green. Doors are closed. Both doors, I am nice and secure. In reach is on, so I can do anything there that I need to. Alright, so we're going to do one high-speed taxi run. Just get a feel for everything, and then we'll turn around and take off. Okay, temperatures and pressures are good. Airspeed's alive. That felt really good. Fuel pump off. Everything was nice and smooth. Came up to power real quick. Fuel pump on. 5,000 RPM. There's 40. The engine is running smoothly. Temperatures and pressures are good. Okay, I can relax a little bit. Okay, that is always a bit nerve-wracking, but she's flying good. No smell of an oil leak or anything like that. Oil pressure is good, beautiful. I need to fit a manifold pressure gauge to this engine. That will help me a lot. Most of traffic, Charlie Lima overhead the field of 1,500 orbiting. So we're keeping the runway within gliding range at all times here. Oil temperature just got way out of whack. That was a very strange spike. Most of traffic, Charlie Lima returning to base. Currently overhead the field. And we'll be joining on the mid-left downwind for 27. I think that's a reading issue. Okay, we're going back down because that was very strange. That was a very high spike there. It is coming down now as I'm descending, so maybe it is a legitimate problem. Weird that it decided to fly there again. Okay, well we're back on the ground, but yeah, oil temperature just blew straight out. Even went in the red there for a minute. It's fine now. I'm not sure why it decided to do that, but we'll decal and have another good look at everything.
Okay, I should probably update you guys on what's actually happening. So, did 2 flights this morning. Obviously, first time around, oil temperature went quite high. Landed, did a slight cooling change, and flew again. And it was much better, but it eventually also peaked at 110 Yeah, I think 110 was the max on the second time around. What I didn't realize at the time, and I think that's sort of key to task saturation, is that you can actually chase oil temperature up to 130. That's your max oil temp. Normal operating is 90 to 110. So we were actually with an operating temp. The EFIS was just set incorrectly. That initial sort of high spike, I did have the cooler closed off a little bit for winter operation. Turns out I don't need that, but also I'm running a really coarse pitch on the prop. 5,000 on takeoff or 5,000 static isn't horrible. I've seen some people fly at 4.8. So 5,000, I figured, okay, it'll be fine for one flight, and then when I come down, I'll set the pitch and correct that. Really coarse pitch, especially if you don't have a manifold pressure gauge like I do. I can't monitor what's actually happening there, so I'm purely running on RPM, and that is a problem. So that the engine, even though it's not over revving, it is loaded. So heat sort of tends to build up a bit more than normal. I fixed that. I'm now a little bit finer. About 5.2, 5.3 is what I should be seeing. I haven't run it yet. I had a good look over the motor. Everything's beautiful. No oil, no nothing. Oil levels are good. Coolant levels are good. So I think we're pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna go for another flight now, and we're gonna see, hopefully everything's sorted this time around. Still beautiful weather, so I figured I'll make use of it and fly as much as I can.
All right, here we go. Okay, 5,400 on climb out. That's really good. I'm really happy with that. The performance is much better as well, I can just tell. If I can keep it between 90 and 110, then I'm happy. Preferably lower, under 100, because it's winter and it's colder. Although today is quite comfy. But yeah, that would be my preference. Alright, it's holding steady at 95, 100. I haven't seen it gone up beyond that. We've got some traffic here that I've been talking to. Fortunately, in New Zealand, I'm not allowed to share the broadcast, so you guys don't get to share that part of the flight with me. There's the traffic, Charlie Lima 2 to the southeast, and we're 1,700 inbound. We'll be joining on the non-traffic side. With this new finer pitch as well, the prop is disking a bit more, so much easier to slow down. Okay, awesome. Good stuff. Engine is perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, there is definitely vibration. The reason I know that it's prop related and carb related is it's at a certain RPM and goes completely away, so.
Oh my god. It's really hard to overstate the level of stoke right now. That was by far the most rewarding aviation experience I've ever had. Getting to fly Charlie for a solid hour. And yeah, that was just epic. Epic. It's been a long freaking journey. Pretty much 10 years to get to this point. So that was yeah, it's actually been 10 years now that I think about it. So very rewarding and stoked. Couldn't be a better day for it. The weather was beautiful. If this continues this way, we should have a really good summer with a lot of awesome flying and a lot of awesome videos. So I'm pretty excited. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. The next video we'll cover all the other issues and we'll continue flying and cover it all, but yeah, for now this is gonna be it. If you like the video, please like it, that helps me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't, that helps me out even more. And yeah, I'll see you guys as soon as possible for another video, because I'm so stoked to have this thing flying. So yeah, we'll smash it out now. But yeah, I'll see you guys then.